I'm Andrew with Fox Vans, and this is the project that we're wrapping up right now. Something that we are pretty religious about is testing, because we're not a custom van builder. We are primarily a product designing company, and every single improvement that we make on this vehicle will be applied to every vehicle that we're going to make in the future. So right here we're on Treasure Island. It is a decommissioned military base with some of the worst roads that you could find, not only in the Bay Area, but across the country. It's got roads that haven't been paved here for 20, 30 years. We have gravel pit areas that we can just do endless circles, simulating fire roads. Our noise and road comfort is the most important thing for every single person who's going to decide to get an upfitted van. It's not really talked about that much, but if best case scenario, you're spending even $100,000, $200,000 on a custom conversion van, you're going to want to expect quiet and comfort. You're going to be spending thousands of hours inside this vehicle. So come along with us. We're going to show you how we actually test and make improvements on our Super Suite. So come on in. We have a 2024 170 all-wheel drive that we're nearing completion on. It's pretty much done besides the Super Sleeper, our 35-gallon water tank, and a heavy-duty pull-out drawer slide. There's plenty of small things that we've done behind the scenes to dampen this environment. And a few of our new features is our microwave, pull-out toilet, trash can, and drawer module units right here. These things, while they look simple, we're designing products, so we want to make sure that it not only functions really well, but also that it's quiet for every time that we're going to reproduce these units. So we're going to show you the circuits that we do, some of the conditions we drive on, and you're going to have a full transparent insight into what this sounds like on the road. I think you guys will enjoy it. So hopefully the microphone can pick up some of this noise from so we made a lot of minute changes to make it quieter, a lot of dampening, some changes with our brackets, mounting strategy. This has stock suspension, and people ask, do we need to upgrade our suspension? Sure, it's never a bad idea to upgrade commercial van suspension, but in reality, big advantage of our system is it's really lightweight and everything is connected to each other. It's like a unibody versus typically with vans, everything is just independent and mounted to the walls. So conveniently, one of the worst roads on the island is right next to the dirt circle, so let's hit it. One or two things that are making a little bit of rattle as we're kind of tobogganing over these huge whoops on this paved / gravel road next to the dirt patch. We're suspecting it might be from our Laveo dry flush toilet pullout or our pull-out trash can, but I see a little bit of vibration from our toilet pullout. Other than that, everything back here seems to be not only staying shut, but remaining quiet. Whole closet, we've done a lot of work on our floor to ceiling closet to ensure that it's quiet. Right now it has a full hanger of clothes, 4-wire baskets. Down there we got our dual wire baskets on the bench seat. Fully loaded as of now in terms of utilities, storage. Hearing a little bit of noise from our Max Air fan up there. but definitely just hearing a little tiny rattle from the removable face on that Laveo dry flush toilet. And that's something that we can easily address and correct in future designs. Oh, but I'm so ready to get the smoother phase of our testing pretty soon. Great drive. Pretty fun, but I think my back hurts a little bit. So right after all that jostling is a great opportunity for us to hit, see if anything's loosened. Ow. See if there's anything that needs to be tightened. Typically not. We torque these down pretty well. Ow. Yep. Typically, if you hit it hard enough, you'll hear something make a noise. It's a little convection filaments inside the convection oven, but there. That was the noise we were talking about. So we do a pass with this thing removed. Odds are it'll be much quieter. One thing like this making noise, when everything else has been dampened, will stick out like a sore thumb. So we need to come up with a better solution on how to cut this or how to isolate the noise on that Laveo dry flush toilet cover. But overall, pretty successful. Brought our tools just in case. Thankfully, we didn't need them. So let's hit the smoother section. So now we're doing the smoother section, going up to speeds around 30 to 40 miles an hour. Still, these roads are not the best maintained. They're much better than the ones we just reviewed earlier. We've already done a highway test yesterday to see if there's any noise from the roof rack or any things that we're adding on the top. But you'll hear plenty of things at the lower speeds, the 10 to 20 mile an hour range. But once you get to 30, 40, 50 mile an hour range, different noises tend to present themselves. So we are trying to hear them all. But as of now, the higher speed noises, those ones are the easier ones to isolate, but also they're some of the hardest ones to isolate, if that makes sense. The lower speed stuff, like the toilet cover, that one's pretty easy to find. It's probably pretty easy to pinpoint because you're going slower. But the higher speed, for instance, that microwave with the induction or convection oven function has these little filaments on the inside of these ceramic tubes that vibrate just a little bit when you're up at higher speeds. We don't know how to fix that, but the customer wanted a convection oven functionality. So right now I'm going at 40 miles an hour, not on super smooth roads, but you can hear it's a different set of noises at this kind of speed. I'm going exactly 40 miles an hour. Here's there's a lot of construction on the island. A lot of super heavy trucks just carrying endless, if you check over there, endless piles of rubble and concrete, just absolutely desecrating the condition of these roads. I've driven down to La Ventana once. This kind of reminds me of the drive down to Baja, Mexico. You'll have a highway that you can get up to 50 or 60, but for many hundreds of miles, it's like this kind of condition. It's not gravel, it's not off-road, but it's definitely not smooth. And I know a lot of our customers are also anticipating bringing their vehicles down to Baja, Mexico as well. So, I think that concludes the road test. I think we've been in all kinds of different road conditions besides highway cruising, where this vehicle is quite quiet on. Our circuit on Treasure Island is to test the harsher, rougher conditions, both paved and off-road. So we can make sure that when we give you a vehicle, you start off on a great platform to have a quiet, comfortable drive. So thank you for checking it out, and we will be back very soon.